Your heart beats over 100,000 times every day, silently powering your entire body. But did you know it also communicates in ways you can see or feel, sending tiny electrical signals long before a heart attack happens? Most people think heart attacks strike suddenly, but in reality, your heart often gives warning signs hours, even days in advance through subtle rhythm changes and electrical shifts. Every heartbeat is controlled by a complex electrical system that tells the heart when to contract and pump blood. When something starts to go wrong, like blocked arteries, high blood pressure, or damaged heart tissue, the electrical patterns begin to shift. These changes are invisible to most of us, but they can be detected through careful monitoring and are often the earliest indicators of a looming heart attack. Even small changes, like brief, irregular beats, faster than normal heart rate, or tiny pauses in your rhythm, are your heart's way of sounding an alarm. People might dismiss these as stress, fatigue, or caffeine, but they can be a silent signal that the heart is under strain. These electrical disturbances sometimes appear long before pain, shortness of breath, or chest pressure shows up, the classic signs most people wait for. Certain patterns in your heart's electrical activity, like changes in your EKG readings, can indicate restricted blood flow or oxygen deficiency to the heart muscle. The more you understand these subtle cues, the earlier you can act, and early intervention is what saves lives. Your heart also communicates through tiny palpitations or unusual sensations, even if they're brief and infrequent. Feeling a skipped beat, fluttering, or sudden pounding may seem harmless, but these small electrical irregularities could be the first whispers of a serious problem. Now, while these signals aren't a guarantee that a heart attack will happen, they are a critical window of opportunity. Recognizing them early allows doctors to run tests, reduce risks, and potentially prevent a heart attack before it occurs. The fascinating thing about these silent electrical signals is how subtle they can be. You might feel nothing at all, just a tiny flutter or brief irregularity that disappears as quickly as it comes. Yet, underneath the surface, your heart is trying to tell you something important. One of the earliest signs is arrhythmia, or an irregular heartbeat. This might feel like a skipped beat, a sudden thump, or a momentary racing pulse. While occasional arrhythmias can be harmless, frequent or patterned irregularities often indicate that your heart is under stress, possibly from narrowed arteries or early damage to heart tissue. Another early warning is changes in heart rate variability, HRV, the subtle fluctuations between each heartbeat. A healthy heart doesn't beat like a metronome. It adapts to your body's needs. Reduced variability can indicate that the autonomic nervous system, the system controlling involuntary functions like heartbeat, is struggling, often a precursor to cardiac events. Did you know your heart sends out silent warnings long before a major heart attack? It's not always the dramatic, chest-clutching scene we see in movies. Often, the signs are much more subtle. Think of skipped beats, sudden flutters, or feeling unusually tired for no reason. These aren't just random blips. They're electrical signals from your heart telling you something might be wrong. An EKG or electrocardiogram can pick up on these tiny electrical disturbances that you might not even feel. Things like shifts in your heart's rhythm can signal restricted blood flow, even hours or days before a serious event. Modern smartwatches and heart monitors can also track these irregularities, giving you a crucial heads up. Don't ignore these quiet messages. If you experience frequent palpitations, unexplained fatigue, or dizziness, it's time to listen to your body. Acting early by talking to a doctor can make all the difference. Stay informed, stay proactive, and keep that heart strong. Thanks for watching.